Coming up next on Good Kid, Bad Theories.
Don't even give her no rules. Just flip that bitch. Like, what did it? You die.
Alex, like, go ahead, lie to your homegirl. Tell her everything's gonna be all right.
Lie again.
Lie like I lied. you have her homegirl on the ground. Lie like I lied. It's gonna be all right, girl.
It's gonna be all right, girl.
It's gonna be all right, girl.
We're not gonna die.
He ain't shit anyway.
You have Batman. You don't want to shoot the hoe, Harvey. It's not about what's right. It's about
Viewers'
what's
discretion
fair.
advised. This is gonna hurt. Now locked in with Good Kid, Bad Theories with David Terrell Green, Metrick, and Cityy'Boi Don.
Okay, so I know. So Hunter told me, he said, I need to do the introduction sooner. I'm not doing that. All right, so anyway. Who do you think you are to tell me?
That nigga said, hey, like, I got the notes. And anyway.
Right, exactly. Yeah, keeping it moving. I know this dude probably got like a mountain list of like notes that like, don't do that. Cause the thing is like, between, okay, I know Ricky, your camera's good, right?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Telephone.
I'm done.
Mr. Telephone, man.
Always on that damn phone.
There's something wrong with my life.
People always got something to say to me.
That's because you're so popular, man.
Now.
Shirt off, going and walking around the zoo.
No.
Being the biggest
I didn't have my shirt off.
H-tier hood nigga.
No. God tier. No,
Man went to the zoo yesterday, wasting his day. He's wasting his time.
No, I did not waste my day. I went, it was me, the homie Mike. That nigga 6'5". It's weird being around somebody that's that much taller than you, bro.
Yeah. I think that's how tall Rico Chills is. I think he's between 6'5" and 6'3". It's like, bro, you're way too tall to be a rapper, bro.
See the whole thing, like he the first one that like he take all the attention away from people.
Yeah,
because he too tall.
Yeah.
So low key, I don't be wanting to even walk by him for real.
What was that?
You gotta feel that?
You walk by him for real.
I didn't want to walk by him for real.
Sound like he was about to start rapping the song.
I don't even want to walk by him.
Dude, that's the thing though. If you're tall,
because what if you in like a party or like a little, you know what I'm saying, nice ass setting, you know what I'm saying? You got females around here, they gonna be looking at him first.
That's what I was about to say. Like if you're tall, a lot of times like
I'm not
that
insecure.
makes up for them being like ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're tall but you're ugly, like a lot of times they'll still go for you because you're tall, as opposed to if you were a good looking short person.
Nah, if you ugly and you hooping, instant.
Yeah.
If you an athlete or some shit like that, yeah.
Absolutely.
It don't matter.
There's
so many ugly ass niggas.
Oh yeah, like the thing is just like when like women will try to convince me like, oh well, this individual is good looking. I'm like, no, they're not, bro. It's just like they're just tall.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Or they're hooping. If you ugly, you need to be a good hooper.
You have to be.
Straight up.
Brian wasn't having that shit. He said, I'm about to, nigga, I'm be good at something besides being ugly, nigga.
Bron said, all right, I got you.
So what's Chris Middleton's issue then? Because like, good
that
Lord.
Nigga, he ugly as fuck too.
Good Lord, bro.
He ugly as fuck too.
Anytime I see that nigga hoop, I'm just like, fuck. Like, you are ugly, bro.
That nigga, damn. My nigga Chris caught a stray.
Right.
Like a motherfucker.
What if Chris Middleton was listening to the podcast? He's just listening. He's like,
he's like, yeah. He's like, what'd you say fuck me for?
I'm like, wait a second.
Like, yeah, LeBron is a...
You remember that? What is that? That Doc Rivers meme when he's just like laughing and then he just just stops laughing all of a sudden, just looking around, just like, wait a second, like
I'm the joke.
Exactly.
I think that's what happened to Patrick Beverly too, because it's like, damn,
man. Hey, that's the worst, man. When you just be laughing and someone be like, I know you ain't laughing, and you're just like, oh, come on,
what the fuck? Yeah, no, I actually had that shit happen before, bro. Like, it was a situation. I was at a party. it was like a little family get together or whatever. And goddamn, like we was all talking and chopping it up and shit like that. Somebody in the party told somebody else that their breath smelled like breakfast. First thing in my mind is eggs, right? So I'm like,
brother,
Your breath smell like breakfast.
I start laughing, and then that person was just like, I know you're not talking like your breath ain't stuck. But it has, but
yeah.
But I'm not the target right now.
I'm not the target, bro. It's because like they can't think of anything to say to that other person.
They're embarrassed.
They're embarrassed. So you gotta drag me under though.
Yeah.
I'm a part of the audience. You better talk about everybody else laughing in this bitch too, because I ain't the only one laughing.
Exactly.
I think they try to find like an easy target.
An easy target.
Yeah, easy target, so they can try to bring them down and be like, then they can turn the attention away from them and start laughing and shit like that.
And that's
too.
like kind of going back to a couple episodes ago. That's how I always felt like people would be doing like Q. You know what I'm saying? Like they would just be messing with bro all the time, like hitting them with the "I know you ain't laughing" type of thing.
Easy target for sure. And I definitely was an easy target at that time. I was fat as hell, brush cut, all nasty.
Man.
So I was an easy target.
You?
Yeah, at the time when they said that.
When was this?
Oh, this was a minute ago.
You were fat once upon a time.
Yeah, we was at a little family function, and then they was just like, I know you not talking.
Damn, the way that you said fat.
No,
was
but
like
he
so
was though. But
exciting.
the thing is though, is
You
just
wanna
like
see me?
when I first saw bro again, man, it's just like I wasn't even trying to like roast him on
I don't
like
give
for
a
real,
fuck.
for real.
Yeah, he was.
I was just happy to see him because I haven't seen him in forever.
No, it fucked me up because it was the way, you know how like, man.
I was like, look at you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how
bro.
niggas do that shit? Don't look at me.
Yeah, bro.
Don't look at me. I ain't got no time for that, bro.
That's that underhanded compliment.
I know my dog though, and I knew from the moment he said he was pulling up or whatever, we set that shit up. I'm like, bro, finna come over here, and he might not say it. He might, but if he don't, that nigga gonna think I'm fat.
Sure.
He gonna think I'm fat whole time. He came here, he's like, look at you, man. Like, I know you ain't trying to look at my gut, but I'm sure I saw your eyes dart down there for a second. I'm up here, nigga. And don't you go back telling motherfuckers I done gained weight. Because that was my biggest thing. I'm like, nigga, we know too many people, bro. You get to tell these niggas I'm fat.
Out of nowhere, like you just hear a gun cock just, hey man, now listen.
I'm glad you're here.
It's good to see you. But don't you, we got to set some ground rules.
Right, don't you
when we get
goddamn,
started.
don't you goddamn go out here
Man,
telling these motherfuckers I'm
that's
fat,
wild,
bro.
bro.
See, I'll tell you the person that,
Here I am, my fat ass.
okay, we gonna put that up on screen.
Yeah, hold on, y'all, hold on.
What you got to say, nigga?
We got shit to do. All right? Texting in right now. You will get your nigga back in about an hour. I promise. I do not want this nigga.
That's a black, eh? That's it? That's it? You crashing that popsicle, nigga?
That's it, nigga. No more texting, all right? You at my job. You in my office. Okay, you
Look at
with
this,
the
look at
boss.
this, look at this.
You with the boss. It's game time.
I can't. Look. We dead ass, though. We dead ass. Boom, 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 boom. All the poop fooms.
Yeah, so.
Nigga sucking on that.
Boom, boom. Hit that, nigga. Boom, boom. Nigga.
Boom, 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 boom. Nigga, no! No, why? Whoa.
It's that birthmark. That's exactly why I kept telling niggas I need locks, bro.
Yeah.
Like niggas thought shit was a game, bro. Like I just want that shit for fashion purposes. You know what I'm saying? It's my look.
Yeah.
It's gonna hide the birthmark. Who don't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got flaws, but why would you want to sit up here and be like, oh yes, it's my armpits are so hairy. Let me just wear tank tops all the time.
I have a
Nah, I
birthmark
think it's
on.
also because like you have like the head and like the
Right.
the face.
It
for
goes,
a lock.
it go with
together,
it.
yeah.
It goes in tandem, and I'm up here, bro. But I was fat as hell. Goddamn.
I have a birthmark on my butt, man.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Straight up.
How has that been cool? Like, what people? I mean,
That'd be cool.
for people who like spotted it, like, how's those conversations been?
I'll ask my my family doctor and ask him like, hey, what do you think about this?
Right, hey man, you've been around me enough, right?
Exactly. I go to my family doctor for the physical. Like, hey man, I don't be telling nobody about
They
this.
say, hey, man,
David, please put your pants back on and step on the scale.
like, hey
don't
man, I
need
noticed you ain't been saying nothing about my birthmark, bro. You don't like it?
That's the thing is just like with certain birthmarks, man, it's just like when you have stuff like on like your body, or in my cases, like that stuff doesn't really mean much of anything, because like no one is gonna see it under like those circumstances.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know,
I gotta get my size cut, but this shit right here, niggas gonna see it, bro. If you leave it, niggas gonna see it. And they used to always talk shit like, oh, Ricky pissed his barber off. Oh, what's that, a shark fin? You part fish? Nigga, I throw your ass in the river. They got to fish your ass back out. Nigga, put some cement blocks on the end of your ankles, bitch. We gonna see who swim.
that's very specific.
Bro, the fact that you
Nigga.
said it at that speed too is like crazy.
Yeah, because I've been waiting for the next nigga to say some goofy ass shit like
put
that.
his threat on 2x.
Yeah.
like
All
a
right,
YouTube
so
video.
just to keep in mind, anyone who's watching the show, if you ever meet us in public, please, for your own safety, don't say anything about this dude's hair.
Yeah, because if you say it, I can't help you.
Right.
I'm not going to
we don't
help you,
condone
actually.
we don't condone like bullshit like that. You done got slapped or something. Don't do it.
Or put under a river with cinder blocks. And
Exactly.
outside.
To never be seen
after the
again.
slap, being slapped your ass unconscious, you wake up in the river cinder blocks on your motherfucking legs.
I'm sorry,
nigga.
did you say we?
No, I said no.
Okay,
You,
I thought
yeah,
you
no,
said
no,
we,
I,
like-
no. I smack him. I
Okay.
smack him unconscious.
I would definitely help you like with something like that, bro.
I mean, I'd slap him.
You would help me with something like
Well, the thing is just like a lot of times, like I'm a very loyal person, so a lot of times when when somebody that I know has beef, I will like subsequently tag myself into that beef.
Type
So
shit.
it's just like, okay, well, you have a problem with this person. That means that I have a problem with this person, which means that it's going down. And that dude could be a really nice person. You know what I'm saying? Takes his grandmother to the church on Sunday.
Fuck that.
Upstanding citizen, pays his taxes. I don't care.
because
Nigga said, "Fuck your grandma,
You
G."
into it with my dog, and that's your problem right there. That's
Fuck
where you
your grandma,
fucked up
G.
because now you into it with me. Now I got a headbutt you every time I see you.
Yeah.
I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that same shit too. Because like I said. With bro neighbor, I was ready. I was ready. I was ready to. I wanted to slap the
Well,
fuck
like
out that
with
nigga.
certain scenarios, like all right, when like me and like Triz like had our issue, like that was like a conflicting beef. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, because you ever had like people like in the squad beef?
Yeah.
Because then you
You constantly
Then you gotta,
deal,
like,
deal
pick
with it more
sides.
often than you're supposed to. Yeah,
Yeah.
They want you to pick sides, but it's also just like, you know, if they're asking you as the mediator to pick a side, it's like, well, you can kind of see it like, well, you were wrong in this instance and you were wrong in this instance. And they're just like, I don't give a fuck about who was wrong. Who you going with? It's like,
type shit.
Did
type
Did that
shit.
happen to you?
yeah.
Yeah.
That happened.
We had that where somebody had like left us in a parking lot because he was arguing with his girlfriend about like whether he wanted to propose to her or whatnot, and we left. And some people wanted to stay with him. I was like, nah, like we in the middle of butt fuck nowhere, and he's arguing with his girl. They ain't got shit to do with us. Like, let's go home. And they were just like, well, why'd you leave him? And I'm just like, because I wasn't rocking with that. And he was just like, oh, I guess we all not homies anymore. And I'm just like, I guess we not. And that was kind of just like they were like, oh, I'm gonna side with him and be friends with him because of A, B, and C. And I said, this.
It wasn't never no situation like that for me. Thank God.
Yeah.
it's
Because with you and Triz, like I think Triz tried to play that, but like he knew wasn't shit finna change, nigga. Like
Yeah.
I think he more so wasn't. It wasn't the fact that he was like wanting me to pick sides. It was more so he wanted me to advocate for him to get him back within your good grace. And I'm like, nigga, ain't nothing I can say to him. He don't even want to talk about you.
Well, that's the thing.
That's cowardly to me, to be honest, because like if you know that you're wrong, why aren't you just talking to David face
No,
to
because he
face?
tried to, and David wasn't going for none of that. David,
No,
did
then
not-
that
David-
means you fucked up,
Right.
So you fucked up.
So now he tried to go to outside
Yeah.
sources that are close to him. Like, bro, you got to talk
Don't
to
do
him
that.
for me. Like, nah,
don't
bro.
do that because you fucked up. Don't do
can't.
that because if you end up doing it, it's gonna piss the man
What's
off
so
more. Don't
crazy
do
is
that.
I already tried though. I wasn't even trying to talk to him. Like, bro, you got to be cool with him. I'm just like, bro, you good? Like, you think y'all ever be cool again? Like, nah, bro.
I said nah.
I'm
But the
down.
thing is that situation that caused it, it wasn't like we got into it one time and then like it was over. It was like there was moments that kept happening over and over and over that like we almost like that. It was a buildup. So like he kept like trying it, and one day it just snapped. And so like that was the thing is it's like, you know, when it happens like at least more than 3 times on something could happen at a certain point, either we got to talk about, what's going on that keeps causing this, or we're going to have to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no in between. And the thing is like, I've never gotten to that point with any of my friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, I've never had issues like that with John, with you, with Metrick, with TJ, you know, with DC, Q, Hunter, anybody. You know what I'm saying? I've never gotten to a moment where I'm like, I may have to put hands on this person. Like Triz was the only person, I think Triz and Quincy were the
I was
only
gonna say
two
that. Yeah,
people.
yeah, 'cause Quincy-
those were the only 2 people that I was like, dude, I'm going to mess you up.
Don't you think
You know
that
what I'm
has a
saying?
lot to do with the fact that like we all, and I can speak for everybody here, including Hunter and TJ and DC, is that we all know how to effectively communicate within each other. And, you know, if something bothers you, you're like, hey, like, don't do that. And
I think
it sounds like from, because I remember the reason why you guys fell out, because you told me. It just sounded like there was an effective amount of communication between the two of you.
Well, the thing is, though, the way I look at it is kind of like when it comes to that type of stuff. When you're like teenagers and stuff, and you're growing up together, sometimes you don't know how to level with each other as adults. I think that was the issue that that John and I had at a certain point in our friendship. Is just like we grew up together, so we knew how to deal with each other as children, adolescents, and like folks like cracking jokes on each other. But as an adult, if there was something like, I remember one time, John, he didn't necessarily press me or check me, but he wanted me to apologize to his fiance for making a joke about her, being stupid. I didn't say she was stupid, but like it was alluding to, and I wasn't like saying, yo, you're stupid, but it was like, how I am. You guys know how I joke around.
Yeah.
But like the look on her face, you could tell she was very uncomfortable with that. So when John, like, he wouldn't let me leave until I apologized, there was like 5 seconds that I had to determine as an adult, it's just like, dude, come on, bro. She know I'm joking, but nah, dog, I ain't apologizing for nothing, bro. Come on, you being soft. Or I'd be like, okay, I need to learn honor, you know what I'm saying? And learn how to honor this person, like because now it's not just John. Now it's John and, you know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, it's like, okay, this can go either one or two ways. And that's how, you have to learn how to reason with people as adults. And I don't think that we had the battles. Yeah.
And that's what I was just finna get ready to say, my nigga. Like, good relationship lasts, like, I feel like good relationship, and this is not like dumbing it down, I'm not trying to, but I feel like good relationships last a long time if niggas know how to articulate themselves well.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know how to articulate what the fuck you gonna say, then a lot of shit can come off terribly. And that's what the fuck Trish's problem was. This nigga didn't know how to talk.
Yeah.
He just get mad, say shit like a female. And then you want to apologize about it.
Why'd you say that?
No, bro.
Sorry.
Come on, man.
I'm saying.
What is with this podcast and its hatred for women?
I don't hate women, but listen, let me take it back. So he says shit like an immature person would. You respond like someone with an immature character who hasn't like.
So you're saying that females are immature?
No.
So okay, I'll he lacks the emotional intelligence to articulate himself.
Like
There
a
we
female.
Now you just being a hating ass nigga.
Hey,
I tried to say
whichever one of y'all feel that way, you take that up with your goddamn self. I don't even know you.
My boy said if the shoe fits, put that motherfucker on and lace that bitch up.
If the boot
fits.
Yeah. What's up? That's an intro
That's
for
a
you.
fucking introduction, goddamn.
Hunter's like, son of a...
Right.
Hi, everybody. This is David Terrell Green, Good Kid, Bad Theories.
Yes,
Dave Marino for short. The Notorious DTG, episode 29.
Ooh.
Hello. To my right
Hey.
is Cityy'Boi Don.
How we doing?
What's up, man?
How we doing today, man? Outside of the misogyny, how we doing today?
Oh, yeah, man. We got to start off the episode with some good old-fashioned misogyny.
Misogyny noir.
It was either going to be misogyny, racism, or homophobia. It was going to be something that
Why
you...
not?
We just
Why
got to
not all
talk
the
about
above?
homophobia, so y'all really ducked that shit.
Y'all kind of missed
man.
that.
You really ducked that.
Exactly.
So be happy you got
We
this
need
right
a
here.
behind-the-scenes version. It's just like...
And this was really suppressed,
Put those as
too.
bloopers.
I took that back. Sometimes I say some things, you know what I'm saying, just come right out. Be organic.
I feel like our bloopers are just like what we don't say on the podcast before. Like, it's like, all right, anything that's fucked up, say it just now.
Exactly. Everyone
the
just
cameras
get
come
it
on.
out. Get it out just right now.
Man,
Just get it out right now, okay? Oh, okay. Juice.
Gotta be like that. Be that
Alex
one.
Jones. Chew.
stupid.
Okay, guys, I got it in my system. Oh, okay.
Juice. Yo. That's fucking sick.
I love everybody. Please don't get mad, guys. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
we gonna lose about like 10 followers, and they're all part of the Jewish community. They're just like, nope.
Man, Mel, I was telling a conspiracy theory to Metrick on the way over here, but we're gonna get into that in a little bit. But how is everything, City Boy? How's your week?
Pretty good. Start school tomorrow again.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a very interesting time.
Busybody.
But yeah, it's pretty good so far.
Okay.
Then I think me and you need to talk about going to Sioux Falls so we can finish up these projects that we got going on.
Yeah, man. It's about that time. About that time to get that going, man.
Sioux Falls.
Yeah. You guys want to be in a music video?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be doing in 2 weeks music video.
I don't give a fuck. That's cool.
We can record a podcast before this, and then after that, we can record the video.
Yeah, we can do music video.
Where's the location?
I haven't decided yet. I'm still working that out.
As long as it's not at that one location where we recorded your selfish video, because that was kind of wild. That was a bumpy ride.
Send me the song, because I'm not finna be in that motherfucker not knowing shit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm not finna. If I don't know none of the lyrics, I'm not finna be up there.
No, we just gonna give you like a shiesty so that you can cover your mouth.
Yeah, right. Just do that. That's how most videos go. They just need the shiesty in the hood.
Shit.
You just need some Hennessy, maybe a big butt somewhere. You know.
Yeah,
what I'm
They
saying?
was
yeah,
getting
somewhere.
on my ass about the shiesty I was wearing at work. Now I didn't have it all the way on. I just had it like kind of rolled up.
You wear the
you were
shiesty
shiesty
at
at
work?
work?
I had it rolled.
This dude
Wait
here,
a minute.
man.
Wait a minute. They didn't even know
my
though.
God.
Look, it was rolled up like a hat, just like a regular hat.
In the
though.
middle of summer.
No, it was when like the weather got like super cool and it was raining and shit like that.
Okay.
And plus, it's just like how it is in here. It was like humid outside or whatever and did rain, but it'd be cold as fuck in my building. Like I have 2 blankets that I be putting on myself.
Yeah.
So I was like, nigga, I'm finna wear this hat because it go, not because it's a shiesty and I wanted to troll. But when I got there, they didn't even look at it as that.
Hey, Metro got the shiesty I'm talking about. How may I help you with your claim?
Right.
What up, nigga?
Man, that'd be hilarious if people actually did that. You had like a freaking like Hy-Vee, you like do with a shiesty bag in your groceries. Like, hey, nigga, paper or plastic?
Right.
You want me to double bag this, nigga? You want me to double bag this, nigga?
hey, nigga, eggs go on the bottom, right?
Exactly.
Hey, nigga,
That shit funny, bro.
we want your bread at, nigga. No, not your money, your bread, nigga.
He's like,
You don't need no bag for this bread. Nigga, put it here. Nigga,
exactly.
Nigga, do
You
one
need
of
some
these.
help
nigga.
outside? Like, nah, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Right.
hey, nigga, let me take your cart. Give me
Right.
your cart, nigga.
Right.
For real, they help you outside, and and then you just hear hootie hoot.
Right. Stupid as hell.
Dude gets jumped outside.
Get his ass beat up,
Right. Take his groceries too.
bruh. Helpful smile my ass, nigga.
Exactly.
You got Chick-fil-A like employees with a shiesty on. So it's like, how can I help you, nigga?
Right.
Like, can I get a chicken sandwich? My pleasure, nigga. All right. Well, what kind of sauce you want, nigga? Like they say nigga every
Just
single.
every single time they have to add that in. Like it's kind of like, well, yeah, with Chick-fil-A employees, it's like, my pleasure, but then it's just like, all right, but for the ethnic side, you must say nigga at the end every single time. I'll be in that Chick-fil-A parking lot, just be like, all right, have a good, thank you. Yeah, my pleasure. And I just stop the truck. Are you forgetting something?
I'm sorry, Mr. Green.
It's like only the white people that be doing that. Like, I don't
For
feel
real, like,
exactly.
they were just sitting
I
there.
don't feel
He's just
equal.
like,
Where's your supervisor?
Exactly.
I'm waiting for you to.
Or like you got those
Are
white
you
folks.
waiting for me to change colors or something?
You have those white folks that like desperately want to to be accepted. Like, are you gonna call me that? Come on, say it. Say it.
all the way from Elkhorn for this.
Can you please call me and my kid? You call my kid a nigga, please. There's a way, like Shrek and Shrek, like to do the roar.
You do the roar for my son,
kid,
please.
Can you call my kid a nigga?
Right.
Do the nigga.
Right.
Do the nigga. Say nigga. I love you, daddy.
Right. Stupid as hell. That
What's
shit-
up, Metrick?
Man, what's good?
How you doing?
Shit, chilling. I didn't get to edit my story, my fucking shiesty shit. That's what we was getting at. So the whole thing, I'm doing good, y'all. Had me a great, marvelous weekend. Went to the zoo.
Went to the zoo
Yesterday.
shirtless.
With a
No,
shiesty.
I was not.
They were trying to
I
get him
went to the
to
zoo
take his shirt
shirtless.
off.
With my shiesty on.
If you want my body and you think I'm sexy.
Man, it wasn't even so. Yeah, it was really hot, and I didn't have no tank top on.
Yeah.
And shit, somebody said shit.
Do you wear your tank tops like underneath your hoodies?
I do.
Is that like ratchet? Cause I be doing that too.
Hell no.
I don't think that's ratchet.
You know what's more ratchet? Wearing a shirt under a hoodie. Like, why are you putting a shirt on under a hoodie? Like,
it would make more sense for you to wear a shirt underneath a hoodie.
because if you take the hoodie off, there's a shirt.
Yeah.
If you take the hoodie off, there's a tank top too. Tank top is supposed to be used for like an under. It's a under. It's your under shit.
I would consider a tank top a shirt anyway. So like,
I would consider like a undergarment, like for how we used to do goddamn at what is it? What the fuck is that church called now, nigga?
Good news.
Good news.
Yeah.
Like how we used to do at Good News when they used to be like safety shirt.
No, I call it Glad Tidings, bro. I don't care how many times they change the name. I grew up with it being Glad Tidings. It is Glad Tidings.
Right.
So, yes, it's
I
Glad
don't
Tidings.
even know why you changed it. Oh, my shit.
Oh, snap.
I don't even know why you changed it though, goddamn. Good News. But yeah, goddamn, we was used to do that and had like safety shirts or whatever, and we used to keep that so our goddamn ass wouldn't show.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? When we do it,
I can tell you why they had us do the safety shirts.
Why?
Because when we would do those youth retreats and we would go to like Cocoa Keys or whatever, and like they would go swimming, it's just like they would wear that because, you know, they would have teenage girls whose bodies would be a little bit more developed than others. You know what I'm saying? So they go swimming, and, you know, if they wear like their like a, you know, 2-piece, or in my case, 1-piece, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga's stupid. Yep.
Why am I like this? Anyway,
Yeah.
but they like you couldn't wear it, and so you would have to wear a shirt. And the thing is, the shirt would have to be black because if it was white, it would be a see-through. Exactly. So it was more on like trying to keep the hormones down because like as teenagers, they were like we weren't allowed as teenagers to be like alone with girls.
You know what motherfuckers was in that motherfucker doing that?
Of course.
At our age, in that motherfucker doing
yes.
that? Well, yeah, because well, it don't matter. I don't even know if she even be on my page. Cause
name and address withheld.
She was pregnant when she pulled up.
Yeah. Oh, she was?
And then she was fucking with
name and address withheld.
the ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Hunter, if you have to like blurt out like these
You
names.
keep them all in there. I fight them all.
He would win. I put Metrick against all of them, bro.
You put them all in there. They
Right?
gonna
We
say that.
like it's like what is that? Like Tekken, like with each level.
Right.
You know
like a survival mode.
Yep,
Hey,
put me in
yeah,
survival mode.
that's why they did it, and but that's the thing though. Is just like when it doesn't matter if it's you know youth group. It doesn't matter if it's any type of group. Like when you put like teenagers in there, like young teenagers, like man, like those hormones be going like wild, bro. So it's just like it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Shit. I was on that at that age. I would have. Yeah. Yep.
You was doing it too. Don't lie.
Shit. I ain't said nothing.
Yeah. Don't incriminate yourself.
I ain't said a damn thing. But yeah, goddamn shit. That was good
boy,
times.
oh boy, those were the days, huh?
That was good times.
No, they weren't all that good.
Not all that good.
I remember going. Okay, we got to censor this part, but I remember we gave
name and address
a ride back
withheld.
home, and he wouldn't get out. He wouldn't leave the car. I forgot what he was doing, and I just had enough of him. You know, sometimes I used to be extreme. I had a bottle of water, and I took it and I threw it on him. You know what I'm saying? To get away from the car, and it splashed all over him. And he was trying to pull me out the car, and I locked it, and he just he couldn't get out. And then like Anthony pulled off, and he took off running after the car, bro. We played him so bad, bro. Man, and I was knowing what I know now, I'm like, man, Metrick would have been so proud of me for that.
Yeah, threw some hot tar on your ass, nigga. Let you sit there stuck in that bitch like Home Alone. Had that nigga throw some hot tar on this nigga. Give
Oh,
me a
boy.
fucking hot grits pan. Nigga, fuck
Oh
this nigga
man,
up.
the
Hot
grits.
grits pan.
Yikes, bro! You gonna
shit.
give him the Al Green treatment?
You didn't throw the
Lord.
right shit on him. You lucky it was water. You lucky it was water. Yep.
That grits thing can mess somebody up, though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Them motherfuckers be boiling, sizzling,
seriously.
hot.
Because I never thought about, man, it's just like, dude, I'll tell you this right now. Can that kill you?
No, but you can get some degree on some burn.
You might as well just finish the job at that point.
Yeah. if you
Because
throw
it's
it
like,
on-
if I
you-
wake up,
and if
I
you
get
throw it on my face, bro,
yeah,
you should probably kill me.
you should
because
probably kill me.
The
Because like,
moment I see what I look like in this mirror, bro, I'm gunning after your ass for the rest of my life. I don't care what
Oh,
conditions
God.
I'm in.
Hey, that nigga's like Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight. Just turned around. He was just
Two-faced the fuck out, like, bro.
you're not sorry, not yet.
Right, nigga. Get your ass on over here, nigga.
Oh,
Put
God.
this motherfucker-
motherfucker look. You got Metrick looking at him like,
You live. You die.
Right.
Low key, nah. This nigga goddamn, you live, you die. You live, you die. I got one coin in my hand, got heads and tails. Put that shit in my pocket, pull one that got tails out, and I call tails, nigga. Both
Hey, bro, you be
tails
pay-
on both ends, nigga, tails you die.
You be paying all our homegirls a friend like, I did not know my girl was gonna do that. Okay, like I think that you fine. I would never do that because you low key fine. You live, you die.
Right, fuck that. Words mean nothing.
Exactly.
Don't even give her
See you
no,
later, Jennifer.
Don't even give her no rules. Just flip that bitch. Like, what are the? You die. Bitch.
How
That's
it's
it.
just like, go ahead, lie to your homegirl. Tell her everything's gonna be all right.
Lie again.
Lie like I lied. you have her homegirl on the ground. Lie like I lied. It's gonna be all right, girl.
It's gonna be all right, girl.
It's gonna be all right,
die.
girl.
We not
He,
gonna die.
he ain't shit anyway.
You have Batman. You don't want to shoot the hoe, Harvey. It's not about what's right. It's about what's fair.
Right. It's stupid as hell. You don't want to shoot the hoe. Start sparking that bitch right when he say that.
Right.
Harvey, you don't want to shoot the hoe. Like, you better get your ass out here.
Right.
Let that motherfucker bulletproof, nigga.
This episode's been brought to you by Quaker Oats. Grits, man. Goodness gracious, man.
Bro.
Have you ever had anyone actually like try to like get back at you on something fierce like that?
No, surprisingly. No, not surprisingly, but happily, I'm glad that I didn't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily. Because niggas be tripping. Like, I know somebody who like did some grimy shit to people before. Like, I know a motherfucker who then to a good dude, like keyed his car, bust out both all his windows, like bust out the fucking windshield, back window, popped all the tires. And that nigga just got that whip. Like, I mean, crying. You know what I'm saying?
What did she think he did?
Bro, it wasn't what he did. It was what he wasn't doing. Like they wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't knocking her down right, huh?
And they wasn't exclusive.
That's what they be saying.
Niggas wasn't that. Niggas wasn't that, and niggas wanted more. You know what I'm saying?
They wanted more. So they thought the key to getting more is to key the car. And
they said, nigga, since you ain't gonna do it, nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's what that pretty much was, and that's fucked up. People are crazy, man.
I seen one where like dude got cheated on and he found out like where she was and he pulled up to like I guess the hotel motel or whatever and like chained the engine to her car
and yanked that bitch out,
bro.
It wasn't even her car.
Yeah.
It was the nigga's car. It was the nigga's car that she was at that motel with.
Do you know how angry you gotta be to snatch somebody's engine out?
He fucking found her location. Found her at that motel with that nigga. They was outside in confrontation and shit like that. And he just said, "Fuck this" or whatever.
He said, "You gonna cheat on me, bitch? You gonna cheat on me?"
And I don't know why that nigga was just sitting there letting him change.
Letting him do that.
I'd have been like, "Nigga, get your ass off my car, bro."
He's just like, I wonder what he's not gonna do anything. Nah.
Right? No, he's just joking. Ben.
Right? He's just mad. He's just mad. He's just saying that.
Gotta do like the little cartoon.
But you gotta understand, that was a nigga. That nigga was not joking. That was a black man. He was angry as fuck.
Yeah.
And we do some childish ass shit, creative ass shit. That was creative as fuck. I thought he was just gonna take the car with him.
Yeah.
And just like, get back home, fight. Like, good luck getting back home.
Yeah.
This nigga yanked the engine out.
Yeah.
That is like 1,000-something pounds?
Sure.
You putting that bitch back in.
Good luck taking out the Firestone.
Yabba dabba doo, your ass back, nigga.
See, but that's the thing is just like in hindsight, when you think about that, is like in the moment, like it sounds good, but it's just like, impulsive anger can be like one of like the things that seals your fate. Really, you know what I'm saying? Because like you do that, and in hindsight, we're laughing about like, oh, haha, that's funny. But then the next day, you have the police at your door. You know what I'm saying? And now you're gonna be like sitting in a prison cell over what? Right. I'm not saying that you not to do anything about it, but it's just like those are like moments that like we don't think about like what could like come with that, you know what I'm saying? So
and I get that, and I'm not one of them at all. I'm extra like I feel like my emotions are like very much so controlled when it comes to like shit when they get too like escalated.
Sure,
I'll be quick to like goddamn de-escalate myself like and calm myself down. Like I'm very passive with shit like that, so I'll probably get hot and like unless that nigga like is like pushing me back and like saying like still saying crazy ass shit and I'm right in front of him.
Sure.
Like if it just died down, I'm not the type to be like, and fuck you too, nigga. You old hoe ass nigga. And then break apart and like, yeah, old bitch ass nigga still around here. I'm not like that. Like, I just be like, man, just stop talking to me, bro. It is what it is type shit. But
Sure.
like, some niggas, like, they really just act out. And that do be still in your face, bro. You don't even goddamn know what the fuck niggas be having in their car nowadays. Don't nobody care about the law nowadays. It's like a 2-gun minimum.
Yeah.
Around here. Niggas carrying guns like it's a pack of gum, nigga.
Yeah.
Everybody got it. They'll shoot your ass like nothing, bro. And it's for nothing because niggas are afraid to fight because don't nobody know what don't nobody got.
Nobody want to lose either.
Nobody wants to lose, and that's also like, granted,
I ain't got no problem with losing. But I feel like don't nobody know what nobody got, bro. So niggas is just like, nah, I ain't finna chance it, bro. I'm just finna up this shit right now. So this nigga know I got it. Like, and that's what that is. But I think that shit,
a lot of it is also that no one knows how to fight. So like when you engage in conflict with somebody who does know how to fight, obviously it's within like a really big crowd. And because of how prevalent social media and everything is, that one fight that was probably like 10 or so years ago, you are now known as a person who lost that fight 10 or so years ago. So now like to get back to win the altercation, you have to kill them essentially.
Yeah. And I think that social media will definitely play like a huge, like
social media turned a lot of innocent niggas.
It's about to be very interesting to see how social media plays a part in like, our structure as a society, because you already have children getting in fights or killing themselves because they're being bullied at the fact that their parents have OnlyFans. And a lot of this stuff leads to other things.
It's kids that's goddamn out here with goddamn HIV at 13 because they get bullied about not getting pussy.
Yeah.
Like, but you 13. Like, I got my nephew and tall as fuck, look like a grown ass man. But you 15 and niggas be teasing you like his younger brother be like, but you don't get no girls. You can't even nut. What? I'm just saying.
All
you
right.
can't. So why you worry about girls?
Wait a second.
It's that situation.
Whoa.
Wait a
Hold
second.
on.
You shouldn't be worried about girls.
Hold on. You can't just
You
say
got the
that.
pause button and rewind
You can't
for a
just be like hot potato and then throw that on our lap.
You can't though. Like if you can't.
What do
if
you mean you can't? Like what are you
like
talking
my
about?
nephew, my younger nephew makes fun of my older nephew, talking about you can't get girls. You 9. Why you worry about girls? You can't interact with them like that. You don't even be worried about none of that type of stuff. And you in turn, like you got niggas that age bullying you, then you got older niggas. I don't even talk to my nephew, like my 15-year-old nephew. I don't even talk to him about getting females, none of that type of stuff, because I know how much pressure that shit be. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And this niggas out here that be quick to fuck something just to say that they did. Now you got a disease you can't get rid of. 70% of like black kids, like 13, nigga, ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
They out here active. Like catching shit. And I think that that's genuinely off of being bullied, because when I was at that age, I didn't give a fuck because I was cool with being a square. But nowadays, like you said, social media, bro, it's platforming, and like everybody got to be up at the top. You got to like everybody. You got to be popular. You got to be this. You got to be like the next big thing.
But you don't think that we did that wasn't a thing when
I think
we were
that
teenagers?
was, but not like that. Like look, I feel like when it comes to, I had a decent amount of friends who was cool with being virgins. Like I had a decent amount of friends who was like, yeah, it'll happen when it do, but I ain't tripping off of it.
I think that's just depending on your friend group, because I think I think a lot of it is that there's probably a bigger population that was engaging in the sexual activity, but social media wasn't as prevalent as it is now.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because
So-
like we had Facebook, we had Twitter, but like
Was that young,
it was
Oh,
nowhere near. Yeah, I had my Facebook when I was 13.
No, I mean like that young, like goddamn, like
When I was in
active,
when I was
that
in
young.
middle school in Florida, I had went to the bathroom and I had to use a different stall because there was a used condom in the stall that I was in.
Wow.
Yeah, there was like I was like, yo, and mind you, in middle school down there where I was at in Florida, you start going to middle school in 6th grade. So I was 11 in middle school. So that was like I was in 6th grade when I saw that, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Damn, this shit finna collapse all on itself after I say what I'm finna say. I was in the 6th grade and I just now remember, it was like that. Niggas was trying to be active like that. Not me, but the girl that I was dating was talking about fucking. Like, and was trying to like get me to like buy condoms, and I'm in the 6th grade. Like,
Sure.
So, damn. Well, shit.
Yeah.
I guess that is what that is. then.
I guess.
But the fact that like the STD, like that STD rate jumped like that with kids this young, bro, that shit's scary.
Well, you got to think of it like this. Like a lot of this stuff is a generational build. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So you'll have people that get on like Boosie's case, for example, about like him having grown women sleep with his son when he turns 13. You know what I'm saying? But people are getting on his case and he's confused because he's like, my dad did the same thing for me. And his dad did the same thing for him. And so it's just like, you know, in their mind, it's just like, you know, and not trying to take aim at, you know, his mentality or anything like that. But it's just like when something generational is passed off as normal, then it's just like, it's hard to find like, you know, it's hard to find the truth within those structures because it's like, if you're known generationally for being this all the time, then it's almost like that's the new norm.
Yeah, you desensitized to it.
You get desensitized to it. It's like, you know, what they call generational curses. It's like when you go to the doctors, you know, and you have an issue with like hearts, like your heart. What's the first thing they're going to ask you?
Is anybody in your family?
Has anyone in your family ever had an experience with this? Has anyone had experience with asthma, with heart disease, with this, that, and the third? Because they're trying to pinpoint where this came from. And it's the same thing with all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you have a dude who, you know, has grown hookers, you know what I'm saying, sleeping with your 13-year-old son because that's what your dad did for you and so on and so forth. It's just like, yes, it's wrong, but it's just like, but
it's wrong from the outside perspective because he genuinely doesn't believe that that's wrong.
Yeah.
Shit.
So now we're gonna have a generation of like people that, you know,
hypersexualized.
That are hypersexualized.
Yeah.
And these hypersexualized people are having kids, and so their kids are seeing that their parents are hypersexualized, so they're in turn going to be hypersexualized. And what's probably going to be even worse.
That's how you create cases out of niggas.
Yeah, and they're probably going to be more hypersexualized than we are.
And then the next thing you know, you got rappers making makeup products.
Oh, that booty hole brown bullshit, bro.
Sexy Red's
oh my God.
STD line.
STD makeup line. Like, can you imagine going up to JC Penney, talk about, hey, can I get the pussy pink like lip gloss, please? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
It's crazy. Holidays is coming around. Christmas. Right. Nothing says I love you on Christmas more than the brand new booty hole brown. You go up to Target. Hey, do you guys have any booty hole brown in stock? I'm sorry, we're fresh out of booty hole brown.
But we do have cum.
Oh shit.
We have plenty of cum.
Merry Christmas, Johnny. Cum. I've always wanted to cum.
All right, put it on your mouth. Since you're acting like that, you ain't acting like you're
talking to your girl. You're like, hey babe, I got you that makeup line. Now put this cum on your lips.
Right? She's just like she puts it on the lipstick. He's just like, finally, my wife wants to put cum on her lips.
Okay, well now we're getting somewhere.
It's about time. All of a sudden, now she wants to be a part of it.
You like put it on her lips. She's like, see, I don't even feel that bad, right? Now come on. Right, now come on, quit playing. Shit.
This is what I've been trying to tell you. It's good for your skin. Now come on.
Right. Your lips so damn soft now. Damn.
You see?
Shit, let me find out cum is what you need. Oh, I got that for you. That shit free. Where I come from, that shit free
exactly.
all the time.
I gotta spend $20 for something I already have.
He said, right. Baby, you don't need no sexy red. Just come hop in the bed, baby. Come on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about. Come on.
Right. That's my line.
No sexy red, just sex in bed.
Exactly. That's my new line. I'm gonna counteract you, sexy red. You don't need no sexy red. Just hop in my bed. Goodness gracious. Crazy. Hey, ladies.
Nigga said it like a salesman.
Exactly. Come on down.
Like an auto salesman.
Come on down to Pound Town.
Exactly. Come on down to Pound Town. We got a brand new deal. You don't need no sexy red. Just hop in my bed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that shit funny, bro.
And you get a brand new car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fellas, you always wanted to get some cum on your girl's lip.
Fellas.
Fellas.
Ever had trouble trying to get it on her?
Man.
Got like inflatable bitches like in the background going
right,
like
exactly.
this at a car dealership.
It's a naked wavy inflatable
naked
woman.
Wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube woman.
Right, exactly.
Titties all everywhere. Shit.
Balloon titties. Yeah, the motherfuckers waving too.
Goodness gracious.
Damn, y'all fucking Fucking balloon figure, loose as hell, right? Put a bra on that
Exactly.
bitch. Put a bra on that damn inflatable. Nigga out here disrespecting this shit. Can't tell which one the arms is, nigga.
Bring your girl in. It's like, so what are you looking for? Yeah, I'm looking for cum. You're right this way.
Exactly.
Right this way. We got the brand new 2024 cum. All right.
Exactly.
That
Giddy
shit
on
is
up.
funny. They got a nigga in the background. All you hear him in the background just, oh! Oh! That's the 50th time it hurts. Give me the nudie mags. I'm done with this shit.
Bro.
I said I'd do it natural. I need encouragement. You got niggas coming out with their fucking... Niggas just in there screaming like cows. Niggas
Hey.
get milked.
Hey, man. Hey, fam, I almost took a job like that before once upon a time.
You almost had your little kid out here.
Sperm donor. Real
Don't
talk.
ever do that.
I was in New York and I had no money, bro. I mean like none. And I applied for a sperm bank. And so like when I like sent my information, sent like pictures and all of it, bro. That was the quickest I ever got like a response back for like anything. This is in New York, like
Damn.
you know, gentrified and all that other stuff. And so I told my mom and dad, and like I told them how much I was gonna make. And my dad was just like, "Yeah, you should take that job."
Damn.
My mom was like, "Right, don't be telling her to take that job."
It's easy. You just bust and go.
Dude, bro, let me tell you something.
Damn.
$2,000 per nut. Oh man, I'm in there.
Oh, man.
$2,000 per nut.
That shit regenerates after like an hour.
That's
fresh.
what I'm saying, bro.
You can get like 45 minutes. You really could get you still a good solid little out of 45. You make you a nice ass.
I could get $6,000 in a day.
Dead ass.
Man, I just exposed myself.
This
right
is all potent, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Guess the last one is as good as the first.
Exactly.
All right, babe. I'm gonna go to work. So where you going? Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry, nigga.
Bro, could you imagine you meet a girl? So what do you do for work?
Let's go get you that CC bag you wanted.
Exactly.
I play around a little bit. This is so what do you do?
I just play with myself normally.
Right. I'm an entrepreneur.
Right. You play with yourself. Yeah, I love being alone, playing with myself and shit. You can come. I use your help, goddamn.
Yeah, you know what? Because the thing is,
play
it's
together.
like you.
Play a little hug and tug. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It's like, okay, you have dudes who's just like, okay, you dating a drug dealer because you don't know where his money is coming from. I ain't no drug dealer though. You know what I'm saying? So like, you're safe.
Right, bitch, I'm out here flipping this. I'm flipping this shit.
Yeah, it's like you don't
I'm
have
stressed.
You do not have to worry about nobody shooting up the house. You don't got to worry about the cops breaking down the door. Like literally, only thing you got to worry about is some kids running around that technically I'm not responsible for.
Yeah, that's it.
She smacks you. She's like, so you come in a cup and not me. Shut up. I gotta go.
Right?
I gotta go.
Some insecure.
I don't understand how the cup get all your kids, but I only get them in my mouth. Shit. You chose the spot, baby. We can't switch up now. That's a part of the agreement. Those are the leasing terms, bitch. As long as I'm here, that's the spot we
Terms and agreements. You pressed accept without, you pressed accept without reading it. You should have known what you were signing up for. Oh, you should have known what was Gucci.
Hell yeah, you get to read that shit off to her. She like,
Goodness gracious.
only in mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, girl.
oh my God.
Yeah, all of that.
Man,
All of that. Why you?
No,
need that
Get
legacy,
your
man. Need
kids.
that legacy, man.
No, but
cool.
you're kind of short on bills. You just like no, spit it out. Put it in the cup. Put it in the cup. I need to take this to work.
Baby, we're in hard times.
Yeah, fucking greedy ass.
Exactly.
Goddamn, want these lights on? Don't you give me this damn shit back?
You said you want a Gucci bag, and then you
That is hilarious.
All right, you over here worried about the shit I'm doing. You ain't worried about it when I got you that Chanel purse with that nut money. Yeah, who nuts now?
They call it
besides me.
They call it blood money. There's also nut money.
nut money is crazy.
Nut money.
This house is built. What's that show? Snowfall. I built this.
Nut by nut.
Built brick by brick.
Nut by nut.
Nut by nut.
And I'll be damned if you tear it down.
You got fucking stupid, bro.
Oh, man.
Blood diamonds, nut diamonds.
Man,
Like,
Teach a man how to nut, nigga.
that shit crazy.
bro, I miss LeVar Ball, man.
LeVar Ball was hilarious, bro.
Man, we was talking about LeVar Ball on the way here, bro. I miss LeVar Ball, bro.
LeVar, I hate, like, bro. I don't know, man. And I'm definitely veering off the topic. Never mind. I was finna go crazy.
What?
I feel like bro got enough money to get his teeth fixed. Why niggas be doing that shit? Like, come on, bro. J. Cole, tell you why y'all do that shit?
Because they want to come off as more authentic.
Nigga, your teeth are still yours. Get them
No,
straight.
technically they're not.
Don't get veneers. Do it the regular way.
Yeah,
When you get the paper to do that, would you do that?
veneers scare me,
Yeah.
bro.
You gonna change your teeth?
Hell, if I could, I would now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why was people being mean to you in the comment section about your teeth, bro?
Niggas always being mean. You gotta find something, you know what I'm saying? The crazy thing
They
is...
kept saying horse teeth, horse
Oh,
teeth.
yeah, niggas
Yeah,
be-
that was fucked up, bro.
Niggas, I was dying after that. That was a good move. But I ain't see that nigga profile picture. Like, it be shit like that. Like, it be the niggas that be having some of the craziest shit to say that be having like 2 subs, no pick.
Or they got like the anime pick because
An
they don't
anime
wanna,
pick.
yeah, they
It's
don't
like
wanna
it's
hide-
like a waifu, but they say like get back in the field. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
just like
Fucking you fat ass, like pizza face stuffing
look,
ass.
that's my
like,
whole thing. It's just like
in the field, nigga.
Right.
that's my whole
Yeah.
thing. It's like I've always thought to myself, it's like, bro, like, you know, like you guys are not like bold enough because it's like
You ain't finna step to me in person like
you
that.
will never step to me in
You're
person and
not.
do that. And if you like you do, it's just like, bro, you have to know how to fight.
Yeah.
Because like this is not like the 40s where you call me a nigger and I'm just gonna be like, well, just put your head down and keep walking. No, it's just like, bro, like this brick is about to collide with your
You
face.
call me a nigga, you be lucky to get the word out before I recognize what the fuck you saying.
Exactly.
I be to knock the word out of you. You be forgot how to say that shit.
Exactly.
Talking about my teeth, horse teeth, nigga. Your teeth be no teeth, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, boy. Y'all niggas be playing too much. Bro. Get that shit in the comment section. Love y'all.
That nigga had to gum on that pizza he eating at that point.
Right.
we was talking about LeVar Ball. We were talking about like the Ball brothers, man. Like I
Yeah,
forgot
how
like
them niggas
how,
goddamn how like we was talking about how we think it's crazy how like society like responded, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, to how LeVar was around like about his kids. It's like, why wouldn't you tell your kid that he better than MJ? You know, if you told him that he couldn't beat MJ, he probably put the ball down, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I did find that very strange because it's like, you know, as being like a parent, like you want to be like your kid's biggest supporter. So like
that's your biggest fan, nigga.
Yeah.
I wish my dad hit me up like, y'all seen that dance video? I watched your podcast. You funny as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case may be. My mom don't even do that shit. She my biggest fan, but my mom don't even do that shit
Like,
either.
do you know how discouraging that would be? Like if like we're doing this podcast stuff, and someone was like, "Oh, like you niggas ain't good as like if my dad was like, "Oh, you niggas ain't good as Fresh and Fit," I'd be like, "All right, Dad, why are you watching Fresh and Fit first and
Right.
foremost? And second of all, but like,
Fresh and Fit, that shit,
See,
yeah, dead ass. Do not watch.
it's very interesting because like I have this conspiracy theory about like LiAngelo Ball, right? Because you know, he got in trouble with like shoplifting in China, right? And just ever since then, like nobody would keep him on a team. Like they were just like, well, he may be a bad influence or he may be difficult to deal with in the locker room because he did an idiotic thing as a teenager, basically.
Outside of the sport that he's playing, like he's trying to be professional.
Yeah,
in,
and it's
like-
just like, and it's weird to me because it's like, okay, so he got caught shoplifting some glasses, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want him in the locker room, but you're giving Miles Bridges a job, and he beat up his freaking wife.
and this nigga still up there.
And he's
catching
still
oops.
hooping.
Yeah.
But like nobody is questioning like, oh, locker room presence. Because the thing
I
is
think
like,
he got a contract extension too.
yeah, and it's like, and it's weird because I'm like, all right, well, not everybody in the NBA has shoplifted, but you have sisters, you have grandmothers, you have aunties, you have moms who have been at the hand of domestic abuse. And so you don't think they would take that more personally than like a nigga like shoplifting some glasses? And to me, I was just like, bro, this has because like the NBA and China already have ties. So like what I personally believe is that like China basically told the NBA like, yo, screw this guy. We have a problem with him. You got the president of the United States at the time, Trump, involved. This is bull crap. You're going to have to handle this. And basically they're like, okay, we don't want LiAngelo in the league. That's my like honest belief. Cause like, what did he do honestly that was so bad that warranted him to be blackballed the way that he is? There are people who play worse than him that have contracts that are on teams. You have what Thanasis Antetokounmpo. If Thanasis Antetokounmpo of all people can get a roster spot and LiAngelo Ball can't, what?
Good ass shot.
He has a very good shot. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
he has a better shot than when Lonzo came into the league.
All of them niggas.
Folks literally like, well, we don't know.
I'd probably take LaMelo over his.
I would take LaMelo over him because I think LaMelo is the best.
LaMelo is the best.
To be fair, like I think Lonzo could have been the best if it wasn't for his injury.
Lonzo is the most well-rounded.
Yeah.
Lonzo had to play.
Best.
Lonzo had to play to be like a two-way guard.
Yeah.
He still has time though. He's still in his early 20s.
He gonna be a two. He gonna be one.
See, the problem with Lonzo is that, I think he has like something like degenerative in his knees. So it's like, the longer he plays, like the worse his knees are going to be. It's the same thing with Kawhi. Kawhi's only good in spurts because of his degenerative knee, whatever. So I think Lonzo's like set to come back this season.
Yes, I hope so.
He is.
And I hope that I don't know if it's gonna happen, but like I don't think it will. But like I just don't like it when people try to like downplay like, oh, LiAngelo's like a failure. Like I don't believe
Which
that's
is
true.
Stupid. Ain't like he fucking took the shit.
He didn't even have a chance.
It ain't like he took the shit where he was at China, took the shit, looked in the camera, was like, fuck the NBA and slid. Like he didn't say shit. That nigga acted on some immature shit, probably was under the influence of some shit. He was with his homies. That's more like peer pressure is one of the biggest influences.
Yeah.
Nigga, let this nigga get off as the adolescence that he is. Nigga, he a little ass boy right now.
I think what makes the situation worse is
his dad too.
Is that after that situation happened, I think it was, if I even remember correctly, I think it was the Detroit Pistons gave him like a G League spot, and then they cut him like after that. So it's like you knew that like he has potential, but like you said, whatever happened behind the scenes probably happened. You had to cut him for whatever reason.
Niggas.
Also, to be fair, I probably wouldn't want to be playing for the Detroit Pistons either, just because of how.
Man, look, a job is a job. At the end of the day, it's just like, bro, if you hooping, you hooping. It doesn't matter like how bad the team. I mean, yes, the team that being bad matters.
Yeah,
because
you had
a Cade Cunningham.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying, going through it with the Pistons. You know what I'm saying. So
I feel bad for Cade, bro.
Yeah,
you want to win.
You want to win, obviously, but it's just like at the same time, it's just like, bro, like when you make it to like. I don't know anything about the league. So what do I know?
I feel like it would be like it sucks, right? Like being in a franchise that isn't like a competitor for real.
Sure,
it's not like a championship competitor. I understand you want to win. You want to put your team on the map or whatever. Be the person that did it. But I mean, if you a bucket getter yourself, I just get motherfucking buckets.
I just get some buckets.
Yeah, you get.
You know what I'm doing? If I can't be on like the fucking like final championship stage,
sure,
I'm taking my ass to the goddamn All-Star game.
Sure,
I'm finna ball all year, nigga. I'm finna be with them great niggas. I don't care. I'm gonna be there.
I think that's what most of them do.
I'm going hard. I don't care if my team ass.
Can you just imagine like you had like a really bad day, like you argue with your girl and you're like, man, I'm about to drop 60 against these niggas. I'm about to fuck these niggas up. And you got held to 4 for 14 shooting, 0 for 9 from 3, and you're just like, damn, we lost again. Your girl's like, you lost again? Ah!
Right. So I goddamn, I'm gonna get fucked. If we got into an argument and I'm that nigga on the team, nigga, every time, nigga, give me that bitch.
Exactly.
Shoot it, get that rebound.
Because the thing is like people like to clown folks when they're on bad teams, but like that doesn't like mean that they're bad players. Because it's like people like to make fun of like Kyle Kuzma. Like, oh, Kyle Kuzma's on the Wizards. But it's just like, yeah, but Kyle Kuzma can destroy a lot of us. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck us up.
And bro, and he's a real life bucket. You know what the problem is? It's like when you're put next to a person like LeBron, it's just like
everybody overshadowed.
You get overshadowed because like his greatness is so like
you also, but you gotta keep in mind, like with niggas like that, bro, you gonna get way less touches, bro. They don't trust you with the ball as much as they trust this nigga who look at his resume.
Yeah.
It's Bron.
Yeah.
You gonna kick that nigga the ball and you better
give him
lucky.
The freaking ball.
Yeah, you better be lucky if you get a touch. He gonna see you.
Yeah.
But nigga, you ain't gonna get that many touches. Being at the Wizards, we had moments where we seen him drop 30. You know what I'm saying, where we seen him go crazy.
Yeah.
But then you got niggas.
They still lost.
I think that was Jordan Poole's like main problem outside of like running his mouth against Draymond Green, which you should know better than to be doing some shit like that. But unless
you could fight, like Draymond is clearly way bigger than you.
Well, to be fair, he didn't have a chance to fight because whatever he said to Draymond just looked at him. It was like,
yeah, but like you got to think about you got to put yourself in Jordan Poole's like shoes. It's just like. I don't think that he expected for Draymond to hit him like that.
I don't think so either.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I'm saying it's like I don't think we can judge whether he can fight or not. It was just
by that video he wasn't expecting.
Yeah,
he was probably
just simple trash talk. It's just like because that's what we do. Because the thing is like when maybe I can't speak for myself because I expect to. I'm not. I expect for something to go down every single time I hoop. Not to the point where folks are pulling out guns or anything. It's like, bro, you guys are. Come on, man. That's not a foul. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about shit at Vasa, bro.
Bro,
them
and it's
them
taking
niggas at
forever.
Vasa, bro. Them
Arguing
niggas,
over a
bro,
call.
Every
900, 900,000
Pretty much, bro.
25,600.
Right. That's how long it's going to take to determine if this is a foul. You know what I'm saying?
God,
It's just
bro.
Exactly.
They stopped the whole entire court, and they like you got niggas that are ready to play next that are like, was that a foul? Was that a foul? Bro, can you just get the fuck up off the court, bro?
Asking me like I don't care. Like if I say yes, will this game be done
For
quicker?
real.
Like you know what I'm saying?
If I say
Like,
yes, was that game point? Like,
exactly.
If I say yes, you're gonna take 2 free throws.
bro, just I always just say, bro, just shoot for it. And at a certain point, it's just like, bro, like I don't know.
But niggas, that's why, like, bro, if you ain't willing to shoot for that bitch, shut your damn mouth.
Yeah.
That's really what that comes down to.
So-
we are in a nigga. This is pickup.
Yeah.
This is not. We ain't no ref.
Ain't nobody getting a 10-day, bro.
Right, ain't
Yeah.
no ref.
Nobody out here's
nigga.
getting a 10-day.
Kick that, shoot that motherfucker, put that ball up in the air, nigga. And if that bitch go through, nigga, it's you. If
Yeah.
not, nigga, then shut your ass up. We gonna shoot for that shit every time.
Folks really be like treating it like a GM is gonna like walk in and be like, oh.
Yeah, right. Like Rob Pelinka comes in, he's like, wait a fucking minute.
No, Rob Pelinka's gonna come. He's like, that's great talent. Not gonna sign him, and then just walks out. And can you imagine like going to prison and playing basketball and just like torching folks, and you just got to be worried about like, ah, man, they probably
You about to get shivved in there, bro.
yeah, in the shower, they're just gonna be like, yes, you think you could just take my ankles, huh?
Hey,
well,
hey.
now I'm about to take your ass.
Hey,
what?
hey, nigga. So you think you could drop 25 and 10 in the prison yard?
Exactly. Right? I'm just like, no, you want to play? You want to run? Nah, man, I'm good, man.
I heard you was good out there. Like,
No,
nah,
I'm not good.
nah, bro.
I'm not.
Nah, bro.
I am not. You know what I'm saying?
You got them niggas who actually was in basketball for real, and they go to prison, and then they don't want to hoop because they afraid they gonna hoop niggas
Man.
and get killed in that bitch.
You imagine the professor in prison, bro? Just
Bro, the professor would not last a day. Bro, he's getting killed.
The professor, yeah, they gonna, I don't know. What they gonna
he
do
crossed somebody up and he's like, oh, I heard about you, white boy.
All right,
Right.
the Aryan gang. That's right. Cross them niggers up.
Yo.
Take that nigger's ankles.
And that person is gonna get Professor killed.
Exactly.
That person gonna be the reason why Professor does not show up to the court tomorrow.
Yeah, us whites made the game. You just stole
That's
it.
right.
You stole it.
Larry Bird's the best ever.
KD will hoop Larry Bird.
Man. Oh, that's a take right there.
KD will
I mean,
hoop
it's
Larry
not
Bird.
that bad of a take though, because
KD will hoop Larry Bird.
Yeah, he probably would.
I don't think
I
that's
got-
bad. That's that bad of a take.
Yeah, Larry could tell you all the shit he gonna do to you before he start, his possession. But KD could do the same shit.
I think the problem is a lot of it is just like the nostalgia. Like folks just don't want to like move.
they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to let go of.
They don't want to let go.
the
Like
legends.
yeah,
That's it.
It's like there are things that like are comfortable to them. Just like with us, like there are going to be people that are like, oh well, this person is the GOAT or this person's better than this. It's a perfect example. It's like I was thinking about this morning, like when people would crack jokes about like Lil Wayne being a bad rapper, and they would talk about like, oh, well, you can't, don't, on instrumentals, oh, well, don't put anything on YouTube because Lil Wayne's gonna steal your lyrics, ha ha ha. And I'm like, bro, who do you guys think Wayne is exactly? Because like the Wayne I grew up on, completely different from the disrespect that you guys are throwing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so if you have like someone 13 years old trying to convince me, oh, well, this isn't good, it's like, bro, what are you talking about? Yes, it is.
Yeah, because there was this one stupid skit of this dude saying that Wilt was better than Shaq. And I
In
said,
what universe?
He said that Wilt's better than him. He said that who else? He said Hakeem is better than Shaq. Which you can talk whatever you want to talk.
Skill wise,
Yeah,
you could probably say Hakeem, but the thing is like you can't stop Shaq though because of how big he is.
And that's what they were saying is Shaq is the most dominant player that's ever played in the NBA ever. And he said, no, what about Wilt? Wilt was going against niggas your height, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you, bro.
And you know what's crazy? What about Wilt? Because Bill was busting his ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bill Russell was busting Will's ass.
Yep.
I don't care.
You
They
really gotta
faced
think
in the
about.
finals for like I think 7
He
years.
was, nigga, not, what, he got 11 or 9?
Bill has 11.
Busting your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about Wilt? Ask nigga Bill Russell and tell your ass otherwise. Nigga, I was busting that tall ass nigga ass for the whole time I was in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I got 11 on his big. I got 11 on this nigga, man.
Yeah.
You talking about he better than Shaq?
Yeah.
Shaq will move my ass. I'm sure Bill Russell even be like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm not guarding Shaq.
Bro,
David
yeah.
Robinson's not guarding
Well,
Shaq.
and
Bro,
that's
like,
Shaq was like 300 plus pounds out of shape. and he was still regarded as the most dominant center.
But then
in
you got the Magic, you got the Magic Shaq too, and that nigga was all muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gonna move your ass either way, muscle or big. He was doing this shit on Miami too.
It's always funny because like you'll have people that will like hold on to this nostalgia. They'll be like, oh well, this person like, oh, Babe Ruth is one of the best. You know, I'm just like, no. Well, half of these guys weren't. You know how many black people were not allowed to play at a certain time?
Yep.
I know.
You know, they weren't allowed to play basketball. They weren't allowed to play football. They weren't allowed to play baseball. Like we had to come up with our own leagues, the Negro leagues.
ABA.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like until we actually were able to compete with everybody, yeah, you would say that this person that's built like a 46-year-old guy with a beer gut, yeah, is the most athletic. But like then you put in like a dude who's like 21 years old, cooking folks. You know what I'm saying? Like a black dude, like, yeah, he's way better.
And the game has changed from each era.
Niggas games is so well rounded, which is exactly why I think, KD's gonna be Larry 101.
I just think that people, so I don't know. Cityy'Boi Don, you had something that you wanted to get off your chest. Now I'll set it up for you. So as of recently, there's been a brand new video game that has come out. Have you heard of this game? Have you been on social media?
It's called Black Myth Wukong.
I played it already.
You played it? Mm-hmm. Black Myth Wukong?
You like it? You like it?
Yeah.
With the monkey?
Yeah.
How is it?
Fire as fuck.
Man, I saw some of that.
My
gameplay looks.
My brother got it when it dropped because it dropped on
clutch.
PC and PlayStation 5. My brother got a PC. I would have had it too if I'd had my PC and shit hooked up too. But I came home from the gym. I was like, oh shit, it dropped. He was like, yeah, it dropped today. He was like, you can go ahead and play it if you want to. Bro, I got on that bitch. I got crashed like 2 times by 2 different bosses. Went through and scraped all like 3 different ones. Now the difficulty level, you don't get to change it. It gets like harder the further you go. So I think that at the beginning it's just showing you like the mechanics and shit, but it is so fucking fire. Like the
Is it hard?
It is. It does get difficult. Like it's like when it comes to timing and like countering, it's just like Elden Ring.
Yep.
So you gotta be precise with it, and moves always change and shit.
Have you played Elden Ring?
I have, yeah, played that too.
Have you beat it?
So
My brother beat that shit too though.
What? So as far as this new video game, apparently there's like some controversy that's like been going on with this game. Now, Cityy'Boi Don wanted to break some things down, so I'm gonna let you take the floor, sir.
If you want to go ahead and go into further detail, just so that I can then kind of piggyback off of it if you want.
Based off of what I'm getting from what I hear people complaining about is that what they're saying that it's insensitive like racially. Because like there's no diversity in a setting that is based in China. They said that some of the caricatures or figures is deemed inappropriate. I
would kind of say like with anything, it's kind of just like a matter of perspective, and it also kind of just is like, why are you checking for it? I guess in a way because.
I'll get back to that later.
From what I seen, I think the biggest thing that I had seen, I think you had sent me a video, and then my brother had sent me one where you're not allowed to talk about anything woke related now. Well, like when you're streaming it, so I guess you're not allowed to talk about anything feminist, anything like racist, anything misogynist, like anything. And people are like, oh, like why can't I talk about this during the stream? And I think. It's just more so that you can just enjoy the experience.
Well, how do they even regulate that? How do they even like determine like whether or not you're saying something that's like?
So I think it would probably just be like the marketing team. So I would assume like the marketing team, like I guess they'll watch a certain amount of streams to see at a certain point in time if you're talking about these particular things. At least that's how I would think they're going to do it. I don't know per se, because that was new to me. I plan on getting the game this upcoming week or this Friday when I get paid. So I was kind of just like, I wanted to see gameplay. I played Elden Ring. They said it's very similar to Elden Ring where there's no difficulty on it. And so my brother came out and he's like, yeah, like you can't talk about anything woke related. You just are pretty much only able to just talk about the game in the game itself. Fine, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think people are like to over analyze and they try to bring things over the top when it comes to something like that. Then instead of just enjoying the game.
It's a game with a monkey. Y'all trying to that's what they're preventing. They're preventing you from the fucking monkey jokes. That's it. Don't do no damn monkey jokes while you play the monkey game.
I think a lot of times when people try to like question like they look at the caricatures and they're just like, oh well that's racist, or why does it look like this, or why is the characters built like this, or where's the diversity? Like my whole thing is just like I kind of look at it, it's very simple. It's like, well, first and foremost, I'm a dude from Omaha, Nebraska. So a lot of this stuff, I've never seen before. I think that everything that I see in this is cool because I don't know anything about these cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a monkey riding on a cloud. That one video, the dude called it the Goku cloud. Yeah. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a Goku cloud. I'm like, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, so just for those who don't know, and I just got done telling him, sorry to cut you off, but like, Son Goku from Dragon Ball Z is quite literally like, the inspiration was coming from Wukong, Son Wukong. Yeah, it's the monkey, like the cloud, Nimbus, even the power pole that Son Wukong has. That's quite literally
power pole.
Yeah, it's quite literally Goku and Son Wukong.
See, I had no idea, and that's
if you watch it's a little skit or like a little like fan animation or whatever with Vegeta and Goku like versus Broly. And like they have it like where the transformation that Goku goes through, it looks like almost identical. Like to Wukong.
See,
like,
and I had no idea because it's just like for me once again, like I don't really know much of anything when it comes to that type of culture and stuff like that. So I can only go so far as like my own knowledge of things. So when someone says, that like something is racist or it's sexist or something within this time period, I'm like, I just don't understand. Like, you're going to have to like break this down. Because if people say something is like racist, I'm going to specifically look for what did they say? What did they do? Like, you got to like explain it to me, because coming from someone that all of us, we experience racism on a different level than like a white kid in the suburbs. Because for lack of a better terms, like what do you really experience except for maybe like you may get bullied around here and there. Someone may call you like, oh, like a cracker or whatever, but it's just like, or a piggly wiggly or whatever the heck they want. But it's like the levels are different. Right. And I know that may come off as offensive to the white listeners, but like, yo, it is what it is. The levels are different. You like white folks don't have to go through the same type of stuff that we have to go through. So
y'all know that shit. They know it.
Well, they know and they don't, because I think in one of my sociology classes they had said that like when something racist happens around somebody who may be white, they end up having like this self bubble where they kind of like omit what's going on next to them and they kind of keep it pushing because it's not happening.
It's not happening to them.
Yeah.
Right.
So because it's not happening to them in real time, it's just like, oh, well.
I mean, if them niggas don't know it, that's exactly why there's a bubble that's created. You know what the fuck going on. That's why you know it don't happen.
When you bring in like all of this culture, to me, is just like, all I'm just seeing is just like people that are paying and doing the research. Because the thing is like, if we're in ancient China, I don't expect it. Like, if anything, I will get even more irritated if I see like a white person just randomly pop up. That makes me even more angry. Like, yes, The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise as the star, Shogun with a white guy as the main focus. It's just like, no, I don't want to see anybody here. Unless like historically, like on like, what's that dude, like Yasuke, unless there was like historical.
Oh man, you about to ruffle some feathers.
It is what it is, bro. Like, look, the dude existed.
You about to ruffle some feathers. And for those who don't know, we talked about this earlier this week. Go ahead.
That's the problem, though. It's just like it only comes off as woke when there's a person when it's a woman or a black person that is involved with it. That's the first thing they go to. It's just like, like, oh, well, this is woke or whatever. It's just like, first off, like, no, it's not.
That's exactly what their conversation is right now. I don't know if you've seen the preview for the new Assassin's Creed game. Yeah, so for the new Assassin's Creed game, the protagonist is Yasuke, and the other protagonist is an Asian woman.
Yasuke is a real life black person.
Yep.
Who worked and served underneath like a shogun, and it's just like, and so people are like, well, no, that's woke because, and they're just like, oh, I'm boycott, like
because he wasn't actually like a samurai, because he didn't do anything that a samurai does, but he was bestowed the title of a samurai by the person he worked under. So technically he is a samurai, but they're like, oh,
But like, where does all this knowledge, like, since when did you guys have all this knowledge for this game all of a sudden?
Well, you
guys coming out the woodwork, well, I know everything about Japan. I'm like, no, you don't.
The other issue that I have is that they're like, Assassin's Creed has always been like culturally or like historically accurate. And it never has.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure there was one, I think I told you, but there was one video game that was like, it was taking place in Egypt and it was a white person as the protagonist for Egypt. And I'm just like,
Bro, one of the bosses was a walking alligator with jewels on. Like, bro, don't talk to me about it. Man, I remember one time I was watching the Aladdin movie, the live action Aladdin, with my brother. And like, at one point, Princess Jasmine, she went into a song about like her place in the kingdom and her empowerment. You know what I'm saying? It was a very progressive, like pro-feminist thing. And like my brother starts complaining, just like, that's not historically accurate because like in real life, she wouldn't be able to do that. They would have shut her down for that. If anything, you know, and I'm like, yes, because that's the big problem. But you didn't say anything about the flying carpet that was just moving around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the genie that just popped out of the lamp. That's Will Smith and started beatboxing. All of that stuff is okay. But like a woman goes into song about her empowerment, that's where you're like, whoa, wait a second. We have to stick to the history. Like, bro, please be for real. Like, you know, it's just like, what are we doing here?
I think all of it is goofy. I don't think niggas. Somebody said it best. I think it was a comedian. Was it a comedian? Oh, it might have been a comedian. Was it D. Ray Davis? I think it might have been. But low key, it's pretty much like this. Like, why I don't like if that shit don't apply to you like that, bro, you shouldn't be up here spending all your day trying to obtain knowledge just to prove somebody wrong or make somebody feel shitty about something.
In the way that they talk about it too, like on some of these forums. Sorry to cut you off, but it's just like it comes off like when they relay the information, it comes off as racist. And it's like, in my head, I'm like, if you don't want to play as a black character, you don't want to play as a woman, then don't play the fucking game. And they're just like, well, I'm not going to play the game because blah, 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 blah.
Worry about a motherfucking monkey, bro. It's a fucking monkey. Nigga, you knew this shit was coming years ago. It was highly anticipated. Nigga, you knew it was coming. Now it popped up and you mad about it?
I've always will counter with this because like you'll have like white folks in these forums that will then try to tell people like black folks that like they need to get their own original characters. And to that, like, you know how many people exist on this planet? You know how many original black stories are actually out? You know what the problem is that nobody wants to pick them up. No one wants to give them that mainstream push because we're so obsessed with prequels and sequels and you know, doing like reboots and everything under the sun. Like that's the stuff that like folks are more concerned about than actually like creating like, oh, let's take a chance on this movie. Like when Guardians of the Galaxy came out, I was like, I don't know about this because I didn't know what in the world it was. You know what I'm saying? And so like you had
movies of 2014.
And that's the thing is just like if there was an opportunity for that to come out now, it probably wouldn't come out now. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing is just like there are things that exist, but like they just don't get a chance to have it shine. When you have Spider-Man, Miles Morales get his own movie, what's the first thing we do? You have black folks and white folks complaining. Dr. Umar, oh, why is he in love with a white woman? White folks, why is there's not that many white people in here? You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
or they try to, you know, demean Miles because like I will say this as candid as I possibly can. Miles Morales is Spider-Man. I don't give a fuck what some of you people that get soft about that type of shit want to call it, because a lot of people are just like, oh, Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but Miles Morales is Miles Morales. And nigga Spider-Man, bro. That
you know
like,
what I think? I think that they shouldn't even have Peter Parker as far as a live action Spider-Man going forward. I think that what they should do is they should put their focus on a live action Miles Morales. Let him take the helm for a little bit.
I think that may be what's happening.
Because like you got to think about it. It's just like you have had white people be Peter Parker for literally like
20 years.
Forever. We've gone through 3 different white dudes as Peter Parker. Like, it's fine. It's okay to adapt. Like, this is the new one. And that's the thing. It's just like, we have already created a original concept. It's not a black Peter Parker, so we already have a new concept. And folks still want to move the goalpost. A lot of times, these studios, they don't want to take... hold on. What's the name of this thing? I got to look this up right quick. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
I think the other issue that people have with it too is that if you want to look at it by just them two, like Miles Morales is like stronger than Peter. And so then, you know, some people get their feathers ruffled because they're like, oh, well, Peter's this and Peter's that. It's just like, yo, like,
yeah,
Miles is stronger like that. No.
Not even from a power scaling thing. I guess my whole frustration is just from a studio not wanting to take a chance on something because like they just want to stick with familiarity.
Well, it's also like Sony's issue too.
Well,
'cause Sony,
not just the Spider-Man thing. It's just like art used to mean something. You know what I'm saying? Video games, like look at what they've done with video games nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like the most important thing they're focused on is the downloadable extra content instead of the game itself. You know what I'm saying? It's just like there's so much stuff that used to mean like studios just don't want to take a chance.
and games are already expensive.
They're already expensive.
Like they're $70-$80.
I could tell you this right now. Folks probably have never even heard of the series Black Sun. I have. You know what I'm saying? Great series, great manga, black lead, original concept. May or may not even get a chance because studios are like, well, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like who do we take aim at? You can't take aim at the black creative for not making black original heroes when they have, or black original stories when they have. You got to take aim at the people that are in control of making these things. And it has nothing to do with the original content not being good. Because then you have people like, well, if it was good enough, it would get picked up. That's the big...
Well, if we're gonna go there, then then you can really like address the elephant in the room is that unless it has to do with black struggle or anything else of that nature, like it won't get picked up. Or that what was that movie about, like the international, like, or whatever the
Magical Society of Negroes.
Yeah, like pandering to white people. Like what the fuck was that? I didn't even see the movie.
Okay, I have to say this, and then we can keep it pushing. Black creatives. Okay, let me start off. Number one, let me say this. We got to give Will Smith his flowers.
There we go. That's a good one.
Let's get started with that.
Yep.
Because Will Smith literally is embodying the thing that a lot of black creatives are striving for right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Will Smith was in those weird movies. He was not in those typecast, always struggle slave movies. This dude was in Independence Day, Men in Black, I, Robot. He was in movies that a lot of black leads normally would never even get. You know what I'm saying? And we're in an environment right now where the black creative wants to give more recognition outside of just race play. Because every single movie right now, as edgy or different as it is, still has some breadcrumbs to our struggle. The Michael B. Jordan vampire movie that's coming out has to do with Jim Crow South. Mm-hmm. Can we just have a movie where black people just exist? You know what I'm saying? In a fantasy movie, just exist. Nothing to do with racism, just exist. I understand that race has a lot to play with our makeup, but it's just like, bro, that is not the only thing that makes us as people.
That's the only thing we're known for.
That's not the only thing we're known for. So it's just like, you know, even a movie like Django, and that's not, I wouldn't even consider that a black movie. Very popular, black lead, still has something to do with black struggle. Mm-hmm. American Society of Magical Negroes, black struggle. A lot of these movies revolve around something that has to do with race, even Jordan Peele's films. So now you have Will Smith back then who is setting a tone of an anomaly that was getting in movies that had nothing to do with the oppression Olympics.
Like what, Hancock? That's one.
Hancock was a great
I,
movie.
Robot.
I loved Hancock. Bro.
Independence Day.
He was in Hitch.
Enemy Estate. There was so many movies that Will Smith
Pursuit of Happiness.
And so that's my thing, is just like, we got to get back to that mindset of creating the art that has nothing to do with that, because now it's just like, oh, you have to have that with a message. I think that's why people get so shook
that
over.
Shit pissed me off though.
What?
Like the fact, like how you explaining it, that is kind of like how shit is with that. Like when it comes to like black movies and stuff like that, they got to have some type of narrative about them being like in poverty.
It almost just makes everything predictable.
Some weird shit. Yeah, like that's the only time y'all really literally looking for like, okay, who's like the really good go-to like black actor? Oh, let's get Denzel in this. Fences. Let's do that. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like when it come to like, oh man, well, we got this fire ass superhero. Who would really play this? You know, damn well it's like it'd be a fire ass person. Oh well, Will would go real good with that. Well, he's not. He ain't white though, and that's how I feel. Like it's you very rarely like even see like you said, any type of movies outside of it being like oppression or like struggle or anything, like be like real like black hits. Like they don't be trying to like make like, we have rarely any like superhero movies for black people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I feel like they keep us compartmentalized, like in this box where it's like the only thing that they can like give us that's moving is struggle movies.
Yeah, because that's what brings like the money in. We even talked about that as far
It's
as
because
music,
of the
music
historic part.
I think it's
behind
the
it, bro.
historic part, and then you'll have people that will be like, "Oh, well, you can't ignore your history," which that's fair. I agree with that, but it's just like not
The history is always thrown in our face all the time.
Yeah,
what
but
it
it's
is.
like
I
you
don't need
don't
to-
see like, and not trying to take it here, but like you don't see them like, okay, every 2 years we're gonna make a Holocaust movie.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
Trying to
So it's
remind
just like-
other motherfuckers about what they went through.
Exactly.
But every time you know what I'm saying, a Hollywood black actor getting in a movie, it got to be about fucking taking them out of the Underground Railroad. Or some crazy
Taking them out
shit.
of the Underground Railroad, taking them out the hood, taking them.
Fighting back as a slave now. Now
Yeah.
you ain't found a whip. Now you whooping white people. Like
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. But you like they always make it about that. Bro.
Yeah, it's just like you have to like look at it like this. Is like, okay, when we watched Django and we saw Jamie Foxx like going to work on that dude with the whip, it was enjoyable, but there was something there that they were kind of like poking at when it comes to the black emotion. Like, hey, isn't this nice?
Right,
This is nice,
I
ain't
bet
it?
you wish this is what actually happened.
Yeah, you like this, don't you? And it's just like, and that played on our emotions because every black person felt that.
It's like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so my whole thing is just like when you start playing on those emotions instead of, and I'm not saying that it's like a bad thing, but like that can't be the only thing that we're going off of. Going back to the Michael B. Jordan vampire movie, it's just like you slaughtering a bunch of dudes in Jim Crow South. Yeah, that's going to get black people. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But it's just like, we got to like aim for something higher that doesn't exist within just like our oppression.
And that oppression is like a ceiling. It's a ceiling that we can never really like take the top off because we're so big. Like you just think of us as like, all right, all you're thinking about is the oppression. All you're thinking about is being stuck in this area. So we know how to get you temporarily, being like, oh, there's a chance to technically get out of this oppression at the moment.
Yeah.
Like it's very annoying to see that.
You temporarily mentally aroused by the idea just by throwing this movie out. But that shit do toy motherfuckers. I ain't gonna cap.
It gets annoying.
Fuck them movies. And fuck Hollywood.
He said, "Fuck them movies."
I can go all day with that, but
I know.
it's an hour and 30 minutes. So I guess that's a good stopping point. Come see my class. Yeah, come see the Good Kid, Bad Theories After Dark where we really get
Oh, brother.
About to fuck y'all up.
Oh, man,
yeah.
right? Metrick, what are your closing remarks, sir? What do you have to say for yourself?
Shit, man, goddamn, everybody, you know what I'm saying? We've been through our trials and tribulations, whatever we've been through, a lot of shit that, went on through your life, whatever made you the type of character that you are today, man. What I'm trying to say right now, for real, is keep gunning for whatever it is that your dream is, for real, because ain't nobody in charge of getting to that motherfucking place with your ass. You buckle down, you grind, get your ass there because it's possible. Niggas here did not expect to be at the level that we at right now, and we excited for what's to come. But we thank y'all for sure for all the support. And with that, I'm gonna drop this quote on you by my dog, you know what I'm saying? If you love life, don't waste time, because time is what life is made of. You know what I'm saying? Use this opportunity within your life, you know what I'm saying? Make yourself better, evolve, grow. Focus on a trade, something that's going, you know what I'm saying, elevate your game. What's going to get you some money, bro? Get you a little something that's going to be a legal side hustle. Get yourself right, bro. Because we in a day and age right now where technology really ruling. So you could be that next famous motherfucker if you apply yourself. Do that shit, man.
Oh, man, I was expecting like a wacky quote from Nate, but no, he was in his bag today.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
He's in his bag
Here
today.
for
I
it.
like that.
Yeah, I
okay,
got y'all.
Cityy'Boi Don, what do you got to say for yourself?
Yeah, usually I'm the one that has like those type of quotes. So trying to, I guess, match that or top that is going to be a little bit difficult. So I guess I'll go off the cuff. Usually I have either a Bible verse or even like a motivational quote. But I'll use something somebody told me the other day. So we had an argument about relationships. And I'm not going off of rule number 1 or anything, but she told me love is irrational. I agree that love can be irrational, but it is necessary. And the reason that is necessary is because without love for anything that you do, you are not going to do it to the best of your ability. If you do not have love, you are not going to put your best foot forward. You are always going to stay in the same spot, and you are probably going to repeat whatever curses or any kind of trauma that you have now, and those things will be bestowed upon the future generations. And we don't want that. I have love for these guys here. I have love for the people that listen, that watch. I have love for Lord above. I have love for anything and everything that I have put my foot in, and when I open that door. So the next opportunity that we open is going to be more difficult from here, but it is necessary. Much love to every single one of you.
Yeah.
Because of the existence of love, sacrifice is born, as well as hate. Then one comprehends, one knows pain.
Nigga, did you just like Naruto
just
Shippuden me?
quote Naruto.
This nigga just pained me, bro.
I'm just joking, everybody. No, I bro was spitting, but you can't see the forest within the trees.
Right. Almighty push.
No, I will say, look, I will say this. I took these notes this Sunday morning. I'll say this. If my problems is someone else's fault, then I have to wait on them to come and fix me. I'm not waiting 20 years to apologize to me before I get rid of my bitterness. That's what I wrote down. I was note taking. I'm not the best at note taking, but it was something that I heard from this Sunday morning from a very wise gentleman named Ron Carpenter. And basically, me paraphrasing is a lot of times, and there are things that people have done to create issue and turmoil for us. So I'm not dismissing that, but I am saying that those people. The hold that we allow for them to have on us is crazy. And I'm speaking for myself because there are people in my life that like stuff happened years ago and I'm like still affected by it. And those people are going on their lives. It is not that person's responsibility to fix you, regardless of what they are or are not responsible for. We have to be very careful with playing into a victim mentality when it comes to that. Because yes, even though we may have gotten hurt from that, it is our responsibility to learn how to move on from that because they're not going to come and fix us. You know what I'm saying? They're not coming to fix us, guys. You know what I'm saying? We going to be 20 years later, 40 years later. Well, back in 2014, bro, 2014 has come and gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is our responsibility to allow that bitterness to leave. You know what I'm saying? That's what our responsibility is. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times our feelings have little of nothing to do with it because I feel like taking a flight and giving that dude hands. But my feelings only go so far. It's my responsibility to move on from that bitterness. So that's what I have to say about that. Great episode. Guys, guess what? We're on episode 30 next week.
That's so crazy.
Yes, sir,
so
man.
crazy.
We are balling. And guess what? Next week, we have a very special announcement to drop on our listeners. So you guys got to stay tuned because we got some great things lined up for the fall season. You guys are going to love what you're going to hear. So you got to stay locked in. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Man, this is David Terrell Green, Cityy'Boi Don. Oh, this dude Metrick over here. We'll see you guys next time. Holla.
Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on social media, and don't be musty.